Hello and welcome back to Chillicothe Raceway for Heat 2 of the Blast from the Past Challenge. Our starters today are the 00 of Buckshot Jones, the 4 of Sterling Marlin, the 5 of Kyle Busch, the 7 of Jeff Bodine, the 9 of Casey Kane, the 10 of Ricky Rudd, the 11 of Brett Bodine, the 14 of Larry Foyt, the 20 of Tony Stewart. 22 car has Ward Burton. The 24 is Jeff Gordon. The 25 is Jerry Nadeau. The 27 is Casey Atwood. The 26 is Johnny Benson. The 28 is Dale Jarrett. The 29 is Kevin Harvick. The 32 is Ricky Craven. The 35 is Todd Bodine. The 43 is John Andretti. The 44 is Kyle Petty. The 48 is Jimmy Johnson. The 55 is Kenny Wallace. And the 75 is Rick Mast. And the 93 is Dave Blaney. The same rules apply as round 1. If you didn't see that, go back and watch it. Or Heat 1. And we'll give this a shot. Alrighty. Make sure that thing's recording, because I think I might hit a button on the way up. We're still recording. If more people start watching this, I might change up stuff and try to make this a little better, but right now it's just a temporary thing. Alrighty. Again, 2 laps. The top 10 are in. The A main, the rest of them go to a last chance qualifier, which will be chaotic. Here we go. Buckshot Jones rolls a 2. Ooh, an 8 for Sterling Marlin. Ooh. Kyle Busch, gets a 2. Here's Jeff Bodine with a 5. Casey King gets an 8. A 2 for Ricky Rudd. A 4 for Brett Bodine. A 5 for Larry Foyt. A 2 for Tony Stewart. A 5 for Ward Burton. An 8 for Jeff Gordon. An 8 for Jerry Nadeau. A 2 for Atwood, and there's a crash. Atwood drives it in there to get ready to go into turn 1. Actually, it looks like he might have just got a little squirrely trying to pass on the front straightaway. Let's see who's going to be out of this one. So we get a 3, 5, 3. So it's between Buckshot Jones and Ricky Rudd right now. 4, 7. So it's between these two. A 7. So 7. Oh, they're trying to hold on. A 7. And Ricky Rudd is out. He is done for the day. So it looks like maybe he just Atwood forced it in there and maybe squeezed Buckshot Jones into Rudd. Maybe squeezed him into the wall. Tore the car up. Too damage to continue the day. Alright, another crash. So Johnny Benson comes piling in on it. 5, 4, 6, a 1 for Atwood. Oh no. And Atwood's done. Just like that. Maybe he squeezed up into Ricky Rudd and they both kind of slammed into the wall. Maybe Atwood thought he was clear. We had that happen this weekend a couple times, didn't we? Or was that last weekend? I can't remember. A 3 for Dale Jarrett. Oh! And Harvick's going to add to the collision on 2. Get a 6, an 8, an 8, a 4, and a 4. So the last 2 cars to pile in there, it's between those 2. Oh, a 1 for Benson and a 6 for Harvick. Harvick's going to continue going. Benson ran right into the back of Ricky Rudd as they slammed into the wall. He had nowhere to go and just ran right into the back of him. So that's up to the Craven Tide machine to try to not be involved in the accident. He is anyways. All right, here we go again. Buckshot Jones with a 2, a 4, a 6, a 2 for Harvick, and a 5 for Craven. Between Buckshot Jones and Harvick, an 8 for Jones, and a 2 for Harvick. Harvick is done. Now he got tangled up in there, I do not know. Maybe when his cars were coming off the wall, they clipped him and sent him into the wall too. So the 4-car pileup so far on the front stretch. And to make it a 5-car pileup. Jeez Louise. 2 is rolling hard here today. Let's see. Can Jones survive again? 7. A 3 for Kyle Busch. A 5. An 8. And a 2. Busch survives. And Talbotine, I think similar to, what was it, Atwood maybe? Just kind of, or no, it was Johnny Benson maybe just slammed into the back of Benson. Because they all just kind of piled up at the top of the racetrack there as Rudd was squeezing in the wall. All right. Let's try not to get another 2 here, guys. One's on a 2 for John Andretti. And a 6 for Kyle Petty. That's a good one. A 3 for Jimmy Johnson. A 4 for Kenny Wallace. A 7 for Rick Mast. A Cartoon Network car. And a 1 for Dave Blaney. So there you go. Off the very first roll, we lost 5 cars, guys. 5 cars. That's going to really put a dent in their days. All last chance qualifier guys now. All right, Sterling Marlin gets a 3. A 5 for Casey Kane. 7 for Jimmy Johnson. For Jeff Gordon. Yeesh. Can't talk today, guys. A 2 for Nato. And an 8 for Mast. He's coming to play today. Let's see, a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Kyle Petty. Good numbers. 8 for Jeff Bodine. He's going to try to hang out up here. A 3 for Foyt. A 5 for Burton. And not to be outdone, Brett Bodine is trying to stay up there with Jeff. 4 for Kenny Wallace. A 2 for Dale Jarrett. A 7 for Jimmy Johnson. Only a 1 for Buckshot Jones. May have sustained some damage. Only a 2 for Kyle Busch. I mean, these guys, and a 1 for Tony Stewart. See, they all got backed up really bad. Only a 2. I'm serious. They all got in that wreck. And see, these guys even followed them to the next roll. And only a 2 for John Andretti, because he had to slow down for the wreck. And somehow Blaney slid through there and got himself a good run. Guys, it's a little cold in here, so I'm going to flick the heat on. There we go. All right. Going into turn 3. Jeff Gordon and Rick Mast side by side. Gordon rolls a 3. But Mast only rolls a 2. And only a 1 for Casey Kane. And a 4 for Jeff Bodine. That opens the door for a lot of guys to make some runs here. But you're not going to do it with a 2, Marlon. Or a 1, Petty. Or a 2. Jeez, nobody's wanting to go. Nadu says I will. And more Burton. A 4 for Jimmy Johnson. Larry Foyt gets a 4. Bring himself in the mix with all these guys. Kenny Wallace only gets a 1. Ouch. Blaney is going to pull up here with a 4. An 8 for Jarrett. Kurt Busch still struggling with a 1. A 5 for Ricky Craven. Buckshot Jones gets a 6. A 2 for Tony Stewart. And an 8 for John Andretti. Alright, coming midway around the corner here, coming off turn 4. Can Jeff Gordon hold on to the lead? The 4. It's possible. The 5. It's going to be a race to the line for the first lap there between those guys. But Jeff Bodine makes it a mute point. With a great corner, he pulls up and leads the first lap. A 2. Ouch. Not good. For Kane. Jimmy Johnson flings himself up here to battle for the top 4. Sterling Marlin's going to keep himself up here. This chair's a little on the squeaky side. I don't like it. 8. An 8 for Brett Bodine. We'll try not to make so much noise with this chair. 4 for Burton. 8 for Dale Jarrett. 7. An 8 for Foyt. Oh no, I gotta throw the dice on the floor. Oh, where did she go? There you are. I may have to stand up for the rest of this. That chair's a little too noisy, guys. Alright. The 5 for Dave Blaney. 7 for John Andretti. Trying to keep themselves alive. Only 2 for Kenny Wallace. Not good. A 4 for Ricky Craven. And a 7 for Buckshot Jones. These guys back here need to get some rolls. Get some numbers up. 6 for Kyle Busch. And only a 1 for Tony Stewart. Maybe he sustained damage in that crash on the front stretch. It's just not going to let him get going. Here we go. Jeff Bodine. A 4. Jeff Gordon only gets a 2 and doesn't make it to the line for the first lap. A 5 for Mast. Jimmy Johnson rolls a 7. To battle for the lead. Here comes Brett Bodine. There's a 3-way battle for the lead going into turn 1 now. Now that Dale Jarrett has entered the scene. Four for both Nadu and Marlin. And here comes Foyt. Guy, most of you guys probably don't even know who the heck that is. 6 for Kyle Petty. 5 for John Andretti. 6 for Burton. Only a 3 for Kane. Kane is off the pace, guys. He's falling backwards. Blaney gets slowed down with it. And so does Buckshot Jones. So Craven is off the pace a little bit. Kenny Wallace is off the pace. And Kyle Busch may have found his pace back. Stewart, trying to stay alive, gets himself up there. Alright guys, going through turn 1 here. He's going to get the lead. And will anybody lap this car's ahead? And Jimmy Johnson's not going to. Oh, yeah, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These guys are done for the day. Going to the last chance qualifier. That would be Tony Stewart and Kenny Wallace. I really like Kenny Wallace. I was hoping he'd do good, but not to be in that Square D Chevy. Rick Mast. Still hanging out up here in the top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Larry Foyt is going to make a run of this. He's wanting to have some of a chance. Brett Bedine did not get a good roll. Nor did Kyle Petty. Nor did Jeff Gordon. Geesh. There goes Nadeau. And Sterling Marlin. And your Petty Enterprises cars are riding together there. All right. 1, 2, 3. Still just bad rolls for Kane. And these guys in the back, they got to get going. I mean, that'll do it. That'll keep you from being lapped. But that's not. Craven, you're probably not going to make it, buddy. So let's see, where's our top 10 at? So 10th is right here. So these guys all still have a chance. It could be any of these guys making it or not making it. Really, any of these guys. Say it's still wide open, really. You have some bad rolls, and who knows what happens. So here we go. Dale Jarrett with the lead down the backstretch by a pretty decent margin. And he's going to finish it off. I don't know. He'd have to have some really, really bad rolls. And he just took out everybody. He seriously just took out Craven. He took out cars I thought were going to be good, including Kyle Busch. They are done for the day. And he is right on the back bumper of Kane. Oh, bad roll for Jeff Bedine. And not a good roll for Rick Mast either. Larry Foyt, though, is going to take advantage. He's running the second. Jimmy Johnson. And Brett Bedine has passed his brother, finally. Marlin only rolls a 2. 4 for Nadeau. 7 for Kyle Petty. We'll put him back up there. All these guys are kind of close here, but Jarrett freaking took off, guys. Kind of like Mayfield in the last one, right? Kind of just blew everybody away. Gordon back with a chance of running well. Let's see if he'll make it in here or not. Yep. So Casey Kane is safe to race for the top 10 at least. Look at that lead, guys. I mean, he had it set up for that second lap and he just blew everybody away. Dale Jarrett here. So let's see what happens here. You never know, because that can happen. I mean, I'd say it's still insurmountable, but he didn't cross the line. Well, that closed up everything considerably. If he rolls a 1 and he gets higher, actually he can roll a 2 and he can get higher. I mean, they can make a last lap pass here. Something happened. Jarrett hiccuped here coming to the line. Blew an engine, maybe? Gonna have to coast it to the line. So here comes everybody to try to catch up with him. Race isn't long enough to run out of gas. Alrighty. This is a good roll for Andretti. He's trying to keep himself up there for a chance for a top 5. Marlin. It's going to be a battle up here, guys. have to look and see where 10th is. But I'd say there's a good battle for it. Oh, man. Yeah, he's just off the pace. Way off the pace. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you got 2 cars that are close enough. 2 of these guys aren't going to make it. Unless these guys roll some high numbers. They're not making it. So I've seen crazy things happen. So let's see what happens here. Will Jarrett win this race? With a 7, he won. And I don't count that as I'm actually lapping him, so he's in. He won. Oh, but Foyt stays at the line. He's not going to get passed by Mast, at least. These guys all rolled kind of low numbers. That's going to give all these guys a chance to get better positions. But right there is your winner. Jarrett has won this race, guys. I mean, he blew him away. He really left him no real chance, really. So let's see what Jimmie Johnson does. Closes up the gap. Kyle Petty does not. Ones are not what you want to roll here. 7 for Andretti. He's trying to roll for the top 5. 7 for Jeff Bodine. Be ahead of his brother again. Marlon gets a 3. Nadu gets a 2. 3. Buckshot Jones, a 7 for Gordon. Only a 3 for Warburton. And only a 3 for Kane. I don't think he's rolled anything higher than a 4 the whole race, has he? I don't know. He's just staying back here. Alright, so second place. Probably not going to be him. He's across the line, but Rick Mast passes him and ties it up with Andretti. They go across the line together. Bodine is in. But Brett Bodine passes him. Jimmie Johnson. 3-way tie. Crossing the line for second. Jeff Gordon does not make it there. Number 2 of these guys are going home. Or we're going to the last chance qualifier anyways. And it's going to be one of those guys most likely. Or 2 of those guys are going home. One of them's going to make it. I don't know. He closed the gap up enough that he can be part of it. Did Ward Burton. Alright, so roll off here. He's getting second place. A 1. It's not going to be him. A 4. And a 2. So it's going to be him. It's going to be John Andretti, Jimmie Johnson, and Rick Mast. And then Brett Bodine, his 5th place car. 6th will be Jeff Bodine. 7th, Larry Foyt. 8th, 9th, 10th. It's going to be one of these guys, unless these guys really roll bad numbers here. But you never know. Let's find out. Gordon's in with a 5. And he's in with an 8. It don't even matter where he's at. Ain't nobody going to catch him, so nobody catching either of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. So both of these guys are now in. What did I do? Miscount? Oh, no. I didn't miscount. I have 1 too many cars technically up there. So it's like that. There we go. Because he's the car that goes there. So anyways, these are you guys left. 2 of them are making it, or 1's making it. The rest are going home. Is it going to be Kyle Petty? Is it going to be Buckshot Jones? Jerry Nadeau? Ward Burton? Or a very struggling Casey Kane? And Kyle Petty did not help his case. But Buckshot Jones did not blow him away either. Nadia's going to keep it close. And again, bad roll. Just can't catch up. Alright. Still could be any of these guys. Buckshot Jones blew it. And he capitalized on it. Nadia is in. No matter what, no one can catch him. Let's see where the other guys round out. Eddie can't close the gap. Nork and Ward Burton. Like that, guys. With a roll of 8. A little too little, too late for Casey Kane. So we get a 4-way tie to see who goes where. He gets a 7. These are all just roll them in. A 6, 3, and a 1. Kane didn't even make it in that time. And let's roll whatever. He's in. So there you guys have it. There is race number 2, or heat number 2, of the Blast from the Past challenge. Next race we'll have our last chance qualifier, which I could probably get them set up real quick. They're going in order by car number. Move them around a little bit as I go. It's like a lot of high numbers. High number cars didn't fare very well. Like all the 90s and stuff are back here. 94, 96, 99. Right there, guys. That is going to be the last chance qualifying race. Oh, no, it's not. I got all these guys that are in there. I was going to say, there's a lot more cars. But anyways, I'll set everybody else up. And you'll see it if you come back to the last chance qualifying race. And hope to see you there. Take it easy.